The Billionaire's Baby by Shadonna Richards. Read by L.W. Salinas. Chapter 1. "My God, Jules, I thought you were dead," Dr. Alonso Romero uttered to his athletic, carefree brother Jules as he lay on the hospital bed. Alonso's voice rang with authority as he spoke to his younger sibling. "Do you know how lucky you are to even be breathing? When I saw that video of the skiathon on YouTube, I panicked and called Granddad. Took the first flight in from Haiti." "Thanks, bro," Jules said, grinding his teeth to ease the pain as he clutched the side of his ribs where the incision was. Pain shot through him as he propped himself up on the bed. Even though Alonso and Jules were only 2 years apart, Alonso was always the protective brother. Jules was glad Alonso flew in to see him, considering his medical guru brother was often busy managing operations at one of his international clinics. In fact, Jules was overwhelmed. The whole Romero clan stopped by to see him despite their hectic schedules. The room was filled with family members, several of his brothers, and his grandfather along with his wife. Just goes to show how really important it was to have family by your side when you're at your lowest. Or heck, when you're vulnerable. "I appreciate you being here," Jules continued. "But honestly, I don't feel so lucky to be alive right now." And that was the truth. He felt a jolt of agonizing electricity shoot through his bones. That darn morphine was wearing off too fast for his liking. His tolerance for pain was usually high, but not in this case. The impact his body took as he collided on the ski slope was damaging in more ways than one. The hospital room door flung open, and Dion, his other brother, bolted through. "Those damn reporters!" "What's wrong now?" Jules asked, trying to keep his cool. "They're everywhere. They're like bugs, in your face, annoying the crap out of you," Dion announced, leaving a Starbucks Grande coffee on Jules' bedside table. "One of the cleaning staff just told me an undercover reporter tried to pay her for some inside information about your progress." "That's disgusting," Grandpa Tony Romero rebuked. The old man's lips were pinched into a thin line. He was seated near the window beside his considerably younger wife, Shelley. Tony then waved his cane in the air. "I bet they're from one of those darn gossip rags. You can't trust anyone these days. They'll sell you out for the right price. Good thing we have 24/7 security outside your door, Jules. We Romeros can't be too careful, as you know." "Grandpa, I don't need security outside my door," Jules replied with potency, heat rushing through his blood. The last thing Jules needed was to feel like some helpless cripple. "Please tell him to go away. I can take care of myself." "Take care of yourself? You mean like you did out there on the ski slope?" Tony argued, arching a brow over his round-rimmed glasses. "Don't tell me you don't need security, grandson. We don't need to take any more chances. Why do you and your brothers have to be so stubborn at times? Look what we've been through in the past with invasion of our privacy by the press." "It's okay, Gramps. Let it rest," Jules attempted to pacify. He loved his old man to bits and would throw himself under a bus to save his life. But sometimes he could be a bit much. He was beginning to wonder if he should have limited the number of visitors in his room. How the heck was he supposed to recover with all this fussing and commotion? "Okay?" "No, it's not okay, Jules," Tony continued. "My God, why does the media have to be up in our business around the clock? Can't we even get sick in peace?" Zach, Jules's brother who owned the Romero winery and vineyard, cleared his throat after unsuccessfully suppressing a chuckle. "Oh, Granddad, you're always the same," Zach commented. He knew what it was like to be on the receiving end of Granddad's strongly worded chastising when a scandalous sex tape from Zach's ex threatened to surface and ruin his nomination for a prestigious Winery of the Year award not so long ago. Jules glanced out the enormous window viewing the white clouds against
Sample complete. Ready to continue?